Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you can't hear me over the air condition, but I figured I would do a little weekend vlog. I start a new job on Monday and I'm really nervous about it. I want to go and get a new outfit for it and maybe make that nervousness a little bit smaller, along with just spend time with my sister. Matt is actually on his way to Spain and I'm really trying hard not to feel too, gloomy about it because I want him to have a good time, and I also want to use this time to just enjoy, hanging out with my sister, and then, hanging out in my own company. But, yeah, it's been a while since he and I have been apart, and it feels really weird, even though when we're home and he's in his office downstairs on the first floor, and I'm in my office on the third floor, it's just nice knowing he's downstairs. So, anyway, I'm gonna go and do that, get maybe a treat, like a snack or something, or get lunch. Maybe browse Barnes& and Noble, even though I do not need to go to Barnes& and Noble. I have plenty of books to read. I have library books that I have checked out that I can read, so it's not like I need to go to Barnes& and Noble.
So I figured I would talk about some of the books that I hope to read this month. Of course, this may change. I just wanted to. I've purchased a few books recently, and I haven't done a book haul video in a while, or I haven't even talked about really what I've been reading lately. So I figured I would just tack this on to this vlog. So here are some of the physical books that I have on my TBR right now. Okay, so I plan to do a different video about book themed books, but this has been on my TBR for a bit. I love mass media books. They're so fun to have. They're so just I wish there were more mass media books. Don't get me wrong, I love hardback books too sometimes, and I love the standard paperback, but I just love this size of book. So this is The Book Charmer by Karen Hawkins, and from the synopsis, it is about a woman who is a librarian and she can hear books talk. To be honest, that sold me. The first line is, "Sarah Dove is no ordinary bookworm. To her, books live, breathe, and sometimes even speak." I mean, I didn't even have to read the rest of it or even more than that. I'm obsessed with book-themed books, and I will probably talk about that again some other time. So another thing I've been really enjoying lately is Japanese authors. I'm not even going to try to butcher this author's name. This has been on my list for a while. I just never bought it. But my lovely friend and former colleague, she bought this for me as a going away gift, and I am just so excited to get it started. It's a short one. Right now I'm falling victim to just having so many books that I want to read all at once, and I just don't have the time, or I don't make the time. I'm hoping to get to this. Audiobooks have been a lifesaver for me because they do allow me to do other things while listening to a book. I may check my library just to see if the audiobook is here. I also use Audible. I love having a physical copy as well. And I have branded my books with my beautiful little embosser seal, so that's fun. But this, I don't even remember what it's about, but I'm not even going to read all of the synopsis. I'm just, look at that cover. Sweet Bean Paste, again, I'm not going to try to butcher the last name, is another, I believe, Japanese author. Yes. But This has been suggested, I think, several times. Like, I've seen this suggested a lot on Instagram, and I even Googled books that have like a Wes Anderson feel to them, and this book came up. So don't really know the synopsis. Because I had Googled books that are Wes Anderson feel, I added this to my list of books to buy. Oh goodness, this is a beautiful cover. I love the colors. I love the font that is used. It's just beautiful. So I'm excited to see what these characters have in store. I love Japanese literature. I just feel like it's so magical and whimsical, and I'm super excited to jump into this one as well. Continuing on with another Japanese author, we have Lizard. I believe this is a collection of short stories. I saw the cover and I just thought the cover was so unique looking. And then I've had this one for a while. The fourth one actually comes out, I think, in the fall sometime, so I'm super excited to add that one to my collection. I have them all in hardback, but I kind of wish they were paperback, just because dust jackets, they're beautiful for the shelf, but they get in the way like when you're just trying to read it. So I may end up either getting the audiobook for these, or from the library, or get the ebook. These stories are about a cafe that allows you to go back in time in a moment in your life, but it has to be within that cafe. You can't meet people who haven't visited that cafe. You can't change anything, and you have to finish your coffee before it gets cold. There are a few other rules, but I really don't want to give too much away. I love this genre, and I'm excited to finish this one so I can read the third one. And then I have this book because the cover just, oh my goodness, I saw this in store and I was just like, wow. Plus it just feels so, look how, it's so pretty. I saw this book and I just had to get it. I mean, it's about navigating your life, feeling a little bit out of place, like you're behind in something. So I had to pick it up. And again, this cover, this yellow, it's beautiful. Really, I gravitated towards it, so I just had to pick it up. And then there's this one, which I've already started listening to. I checked it out from the library as well. And again, this is another, just perfect book. Oh goodness, I love it. It's so pretty. And this kind of follows one character, but it's several different jobs of temp jobs. And I've been struggling a lot with different figuring out what it is that I want to do with my career. And I've done pretty much the same thing. I've done events. And if you knew me, you would know that I'm a huge introvert, and it's very strange on how I ended up getting into event work, but it's what I've been doing for the past 9 years, going on 9 years. And I just don't know how to stop doing it, but I'm also just trying to figure out what else do I want to do. And that might, I touched a little bit on this in a past video, but I saw this and, I just felt seen, if that's the phrasing. And it's just about this character who goes through a lot of different temp jobs. And I think there's a realization for them in the end, but maybe not. Maybe it's okay to not know what you want to do with your life. I think the way jobs are structured, there is a lot that is left to be desired, especially in just the standard 9 to 5. This is where this one came in, why I picked it up. And again, the colors and then the cover just and just the title itself kind of just spoke to me. So I've been listening to it via, I checked it out from the library, and I like it. I think the pacing is nice. I think it's, the way it's written is interesting. And then here are some things I'm reading from my Kindle. I did end up picking up a free book from the Stuff Your Kindle Day the other day, but this is a YA fantasy, I think it is, and it's called The Gatekeeper of Percival. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it seemed interesting, so and it was free, so I ended up just downloading that, and I'll see how that one feels. But I'm currently reading The Love Scribe from my library, and I'm loving it so much. It's about a girl who writes these short stories for people, and then they end up meeting their significant other shortly after. And so it's kind of they think that she's a matchmaker, and now she's trying to I guess make a career out of it, or at least make money from it. But she's also trying to navigate, I think, her own love life too. So I'm still barely like into it. So I haven't really gotten to that point if she does end up getting a love interest. I just think it's fun and I'm enjoying it so far. There's Olive. And then I also have Learning to Talk to Plants, which this one, I think I remember the synopsis being her spouse cheats on her and then dies. I think he gets into a car accident or something like that, but he like he didn't leave her before that, or I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a thriller, dark humor kind of book. So that's also on my list. And then Olive. And then The Book That Wouldn't Burn. That's a larger, I think, fantasy book. And then I'm also listening to Page Boy by Elliot Page on Audible. So that's kind of just a little bit of what I have right now on my TBR. And there are a few others, but I'm not going to get into it right now. I've really fallen back in love with like reading ebooks because of the Kindle. I loved my Nook, but there's just something about being able to easily borrow from the library and then read it on my Kindle for like distraction-free reading. I love it so much. Like, look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm gonna go cook dinner now, so I will probably check in later.
I did not sleep well. One, the cat kept me up all night. He is just so hyper. I'm so ready for him to get out of this, like, as he cries, out of this kitten stage. I'm ready for him to just be a grown-up cat. A grown-up cat. Oh my goodness, I love him so much. But I just got off the phone with Matt. He finally made it to Spain. He had a lot of, I think it was like a 5-hour delay or something like that. Like, oh my goodness. So I'm so glad he made it safely to Spain. I had to cut the call short because I was starting to tear up, but it was so good to see his face. We video chatted for a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Marshall's and then I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble. I'm still too scared to film like in public. I don't, like, maybe I'll film something, but I don't know. I'm very awkward and I don't know how to film. I love watching Barnes & Noble vlogs, like Barnes & Noble shopping vlogs. I just think they're so cute. And I wish I could do that, but I'm not that brave. But maybe I will have some clips of some stuff. So anyway, I was planning on, things didn't open until like 10 and 11 anyway. I may end up eating lunch out, we'll see. I have leftovers that I was planning to eat for lunch, but maybe I'll save that for dinner and go and eat after shopping for clothes. But I will check in with you later. I hope you're having a great day, like a nice restful Sunday or whatever day it is that you're watching this. And yeah, I'll check in later. I made it home. I didn't film shopping because I was just too nervous. But Barnes & Noble had the 3 stamps for premium members today or for this weekend. So I bought some books and another tote bag. So yeah, it was a good day. I bought a few items of clothes and I'm hoping one of those will be okay to use on Monday, but if not, I will mix and match and see what I have in my closet. And then I'm gonna go journal for a bit, maybe edit a video. I have several videos that are like, oh goodness, my bangs. I need to cut these too tonight. I was hoping to get it cut this weekend, but I didn't plan ahead. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go journal for a bit and then read some more and then cook dinner. We got HelloFresh in, so I'm gonna make something for dinner. I'm probably gonna make the triple mushroom truffle penne for dinner. And then tomorrow I will make maybe the pork bowls. I love this recipe.
And then we have chicken and green beans with some bread and Southwest stuffed zucchini boats. So 2 meat and 2 recipes without meat. This is a recipe from last week that I didn't cook. I just didn't want to. Okay, so I went to Barnes & Noble. Well, first I went to Marshall's and I bought a few items. I'm hoping that I can, make an outfit with those. I ended up also buying the library card blue tote, even though I already have it in the regular one, the white, whatever it is. I said, why not? Because it's beautiful and fun. So I ended up picking up the sequel to The Haunted Bookstore. This is a light novel. I was just so tempted. I still haven't read the first one, but it was there. And today, I believe it's this week, but I don't know when it ends. But Barnes & Noble had, for premium members, you get 3 extra stamps. So I was like, why not? So I ended up picking the sequel up for this one, and then I looked and I saw that they have it in manga as well. So I ended up getting the first 3 manga of this series so I can read them both and see which one I like more. I'm excited. So I got the first 3, and I think there are 7, but this was all they had at my Barnes & Noble. So, I'm excited. And then lastly, I purchased Clara and the Sun. I can't tell if it's a robot. It just says, from her place in the store, Clara, an artificial friend with outstanding observational qualities, watches carefully the behavior of those who come in to browse and of those who pass in the street outside. She remains hopeful a customer will soon choose her, but when the possibility emerges that her circumstances may change forever, Clara is warned not to invest too much in the promises of humans. Like I mentioned before, I'm really enjoying Japanese authors, and this one just was on the front table, and I just, the cover was pretty, and then the synopsis in the back also drew me in. So not like I needed more books, but there we go. I'm now probably going to either read for a bit or journal for a bit, listen to some audiobooks, I don't know. And then it's around 2 o'clock. I already finished lunch. I'll probably make dinner early and prep for my first day tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm getting so nervous. I need to also review the map and see exactly where I'm driving. It's not far from my home, so it shouldn't take me too long, but I get really nervous, especially when there are like one-way streets and stuff. So I just want to make sure I turn in the correct lane and in the correct parking garage. And then there's like a whole like code I need to put in, and I'm nervous, and I know onboarding is going to take a while, so I'm not looking forward to that, but I just want to hurry up and fast forward to where I already know what I'm doing work-wise. And anyway, I'll check in with you later.
So today is Saturday morning. Sorry if you cannot hear me over this stupid AC. I'm too lazy and it's too hot to turn off the AC, but I am getting ready because I think I'm going to go to a different Barnes & Noble because I want to pick up a few manga. The Barnes & Noble that I usually go to does not have them in stock, so I'm impatient and I want to get them now. So especially since Barnes & Noble has the deal where it's like premium members still get 3 stamps and any excuse to go and get books. And I've already visited the Barnes & Noble I usually go to like twice this week, so I already know they don't have what I'm looking for. I want to get the last 2 volumes of The Savior's Book Cafe. I love that it's so short because it's just easy to collect. I just started reading My Happy Marriage because the Netflix show just came out this week and it's so cute already. Like nothing really, I mean you only get like a glimpse really in that first episode. So I'm like, what the heck? And the manga's already like so cute. So I think volume 4 doesn't come out until September. So I think they have volume 3 at this other Barnes & Noble. And then I'm just trying to like get ready and like pick out like the right bag I want to take with me, because I kind of want to do some like cafe journaling, and then like some reading at a cafe. So yeah, I will check in later. I'm still too nervous to film like in the store, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna get a bag together to like carry things, but I don't want to carry too many things, so we'll see.
Yeah, anyway, so I just got home. My hair's a little crazy. Wow, okay. Yes, I got home from Barnes & Noble. They did not have, or at least I didn't ask, they didn't have one of the volumes, but they did have all 3 of the My Happy Marriage. Number 4, as I mentioned, comes out. God, look at the pretty art on this. Like, it's so pretty. Oh, if it focuses. Yeah, so I'm loving this manga. Yeah, so number 4 comes out in September, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I may even consider doing the light novel, but for now I think I'm just going to do the manga. So number 3 is the one I haven't read yet, so I'm happy that I got that. I got number 4 of the Savior's Book Cafe story, which, oh my god, this one is it's so cute. So I just need 5, and then that one completes it. They didn't have it on the shelf. They probably had it in their like storage area, but I don't like asking them for help sometimes. But yeah, I haven't read this one yet, so I'm excited about that. And then I ended up stopping at the Gap and getting a shirt and a dress that was on sale. And then I did not eat lunch like I should have. I ended up picking up Whataburger on my way home, which was probably not the best choice, but you know, I wanted something that was drive-through, so that was my option at the time. I'm kind of sleepy, but I think I'm just gonna read for the rest of the day, maybe journal, watch some other people's videos. Yeah, so I'll probably read for a bit. I'm gonna read my 2 mangas that I haven't read, and then maybe read some of my novels. Maybe I'll check in later. If I don't, God, my hair's a mess. If I don't, then maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, hopefully I finish editing this video. I have been pretty bad at editing videos. I just haven't, my focus, my attention span has been really bad, and I don't want to edit. So that's why I haven't made a video in a while. But yeah, no, we'll see. I will check in later.